And literally a dozen or more kids may have to be shifted because of one kid too many in a class. We'll show an example in a minute. This is Tampa Bay Elementary School. They're actually kind of lucky. They only have one class right now that's over capacity. That means one class where students have to be moved. But there are some schools around Tampa Bay with dozens of classrooms and hundreds of kids who are going to be moved 2 months into the school year just because of the class size amendment.
And how many ones do we have?
At elementary schools all over the state, the number one is critical. State law now limits elementary school class size to 18 students. So at Mintz Elementary in Brandon, they're hiring one new teacher because of one student.
I have, right now, all of my classes are at capacity in first grade, and I have one class that has one student over. So therefore, we need to create a new class so that we meet the hard caps, yes.
Because of one student?
Yes, sir.
Starting next week, thousands of students in at least 1,800 classrooms will be yanked out of class and moved so Hillsborough County can meet class size limits the voters approved 8 years ago.
As we go around the room,
Pinellas County officials had no idea how many students or classes will be affected, but said at least 38 teachers will be moved.
This whole class size thing is gone too far.
Parents like Julie Escobar don't like the idea their children will be uprooted 2 months into the school year.
If a student is doing well in their class, if they've got momentum, if they've gotten to know the teacher, if they've gotten to know the work, to only move them at this stage in the game, then they've got to start over. You know, you break that whole momentum, and that's not good for anybody.
But school districts face massive fines and the loss of huge bonuses if class size restrictions are not met.
There are millions of dollars at stake, and we are going to comply because we do not want to lose that money.
I'm standing straight and tall.
So over the next 2 weeks, thousands of Bay Area students will be forced to switch classes and teachers to meet class size limits. You know, just before airtime, about 3 minutes before airtime, the principal of this school came out and she said to us, "I know the story you're doing. Please tell people to vote for Amendment 8, which basically changes the class size amendment to say that it's done school-wide rather than class-wide, and voters will have a chance to change their minds if they want to in November." Live in West Tampa, Don Gurmez, ABC Action News.